Hello once again, it's your boy, That's No Moon, back for another Grand Arena, and boy oh boy, what a busy last few days. It has been more so in my personal life rather than game life, although we have seen that gas will be making a return in a few days' time, basically. So I'm looking okay. I think I've got it. I've got about 45 Shakti shards to get. So yeah, we've got a crystal reserve anyway, so we'll get it. Well, or we'll certainly attempt it one way or another. Let's put it that way. Certainly don't have the supporting tunes, so again, if I get it, I get it. If I don't, I don't. So I'm not. It's not the be all and the end all. Although it would be nice to get it second time round. I have put a lot of work into Separatists. Anyway, oh yeah, I'll chat about this as I'm going. We're up against That's So Revan, and he's repping the Kobayashi Maru. And yeah, another decent Sith Empire squad we're up against after the travesty that was. If you thought the first battle was tough, this is even tougher. Good relics, good gear 12s, spy, soldier, the lot. So yeah, I really don't know how this guy even lost his first one. So let's get back into it. It's a good old-fashioned Mexican standoff at the moment. No one's done anything, and we've got an hour left. And the reason I was saying that it has been sort of such a hectic time. So our boss that I was sort of saying about, who called in sick, so I had to go in and do an 11-hour day, and then recorded the video. So he's now on the sick for a month over the busiest time of the year. So yeah, that has really sort of well, let's put it this way, it is tough, tough going at the moment. So anyway, less about that, less about work, because work is absolutely full on at the moment. So it's nice to kind of have a little bit of an outlet, and yeah, hopefully you guys did better than myself in the last one. Now, what I will say is, and a lot of you guys sort of will be out there and go, right, well, why did he fracture? Why did he do this? Why did he do that? Remember, with your arena teams, these are when you play something in arena, and so many people have played arena with Sith Empire, it is muscle memory. And you learn the mechanics inside out, not because you've studied them all on the first day, because you've learnt them over a series of months. Now, the Sith Empire meta has been going on for, what, 9 months now? And maybe even 10 months, I can't quite remember. But this is something that you learn on automatic every day, whether you know what it does, whether you don't know what it does, you just sort of get a feeling of what move you need to do at when. And again, that's not something, I've never run Sith Empire in arena. I've always run the Grievous team ever since I knew it was viable, just because of sort of mods. I don't have the fastest mods on my arena shard. I have some okay mods, but I just don't have the arena shard to sort of match up as a mod battle. Defensive review, I'm not going to take too long on this. I put Zalbar in with Mother Talzin. I think that might be a little bit annoying. We've got Daka in with, I saw, whose was it? Urzatron's, and it was something like Talzin, Daka and Zombie, and the Daka had a relic and Zeta on it. It's just such a tough team to get through. Now, looking at his geos, I do want to save something pretty good for it. I mean, what do I want to start off with? I did have some counters in mind, actually, and I forgot to write them down, so I can't take too long. I know this one I was thinking of Empire. I think Thunderstruck suggested it. It was something like this. But yeah, I think this is only as lead. Yeah, when enemies are suffering from burning. So, okay, so that's a little bit safer to do. I've got to be a little bit careful with it, because his newt is like 285, so that is quick, and it's going to get quicker. So I feel that we do need to fracture it fairly quickly. So let's see if he goes first. He will. Right, there's that burning. Let's get some debuffs on the go. Django's got a few there. Let's go through that. Let's get that protection back. Let's not pay the man yet. Oh, this is going to be rough. Okay. Yes, I do want to fracture Newt Gunray there. Let's pay the man. That stagger's going to be annoying. Let's go. He's the only one up and available at the moment. Oh, that's rough. Let's ability block over here. Yeah, let's keep just swapping that turn meter, getting the dots out there. Let's get an ability block over here, maybe. Let's put the fracture in here again, actually. He's the only one available. Let's put another ability block. I do kind of want to stack those. I mean, even if I can just get... Right, let's get that turn meter going. Let's kill him the first time. He's going to come back this second. If we can kill him off another time, that would be very nice, because then I don't have to do with the lead. This was a squad I sort of was worried about. What have we got here? Let's go straight in here, maybe. Let's go again. Another nice fracture. Is this the end of Vader? I could really, really do with getting rid of Newt Gunray. A stun ain't going to do it. There was a great video that Army Hutchins showed me of Mobile Gamer. Let's see if he's tried to attack yet. Of Mobile Gamer, Cubs fan Han and Arnold and their fails. And it was really funny. I can really relate to that, because when you're doing it, you think, the 3v3 teams is one of the best modes in the game, because it just surprises you. What was I thinking of this? I think I was thinking of like Bastila lead, just because of this. I think it was Kanan, and it was like, if he gets a debuff, recovers 25% health whenever he suffers a debuff. So I was thinking something like Jedi. I've just got it. It's a really good team, actually. 1, 2, and I don't want to do old Ben there, but probably what I do want to do is Wampa. I was thinking of like, would Ness do it? But she's going to inflict too many debuffs without enough damage, I don't think. So anyway, let's put this up here, and let's try and get rid of Hera first. There we go. That's more like it. We should get a decent... Let's try and one-shot everything else, though. Let's try and maybe finish off here. I saw Warrior this week talking about, on his Scissorman stream, talking about a relic that he felt that Ezra was the friendliest free-to-play character out there, and was hitting for 65,000 on each of his hits when he double hits, and it's about 130,000 or 130 for the basic attack, and then something like 135 or 140 for what's it called, the special. So yeah, I do like that character. I think it is pretty good. I would... what's the speeds on these, actually? It's hopefully nothing too bad. 204. And what's this one? No mod here on the cross. Oh, that's another thing I noticed. I think he's missing mods on... I can't remember what squad it was, actually. Might have been this one. I know he was missing some mods from... was it? No. He was definitely missing some mods from a team. And it was quite obvious as well. Yeah. I'll see if I can see it down here, maybe. Yeah, that looks fully modded. That's fully modded. Oh, it was his Phoenix team. That's it. They were missing mods, the Phoenix team. What can I do to get through here easily? I don't think there is actually an easy... I mean, troopers will be. I may as well try troopers because they're pretty. They're not like particularly tanky. I probably should have gone something like Thrawn, Death Trooper, and Veers maybe. Let's try something like this. Buff immunity, or do I want to go? Yeah, I'll probably go Colonel Stark. I definitely won't outrun them, but because I'll be. Oh, there's not a huge amount of turn meter there. Okay, so that's not bad. Let's try and get a kill here. And at least that'll mean I wouldn't mind putting a death mark in there. Oh, that's a turn up for the books. Nice. Well, this was played well. Just got to finish it off now. I could do with a little bit more damage on Dooku. I would take that. I really should finish that. Yeah, I'm not going to risk that. I was thinking of putting the death mark on Django. Let's do a cooldown. Okay, we've got that now anyway, so I can go really cheap on that now. Don't mind taking the L on that. Still no action, and I found out pretty easily that things can go south if you don't leave enough time. Is that achievement for like Finn and Poe still up? Yeah, win a Grand Arena with Poe Dameron and Finn. Here we go. Here's how you get your achievement, boys. Right, let's go Resistance. They are pretty bad, so I am going to take in a third. Just in case, I'm going to take in Resistance Pilot, sorry, Gear 8, with 4 mods on it. I mean, I'd probably be alright with turn meter reduction and stun, but it looked fairly. I mean, Holdo, have I got any mods on? No, okay. I should probably get some mods on these characters. Resistance Pilot used to be pretty decent, actually. Oh, that could be a mistake. Just simply because if he does get a kill, he gets to go again. Right, there we go. Let's go again. That's better. Let's heal up. Let's go. Let's go. Nice. 21 banners. Job's a good one. An achievement in the bag, I would have thought, right? This, I never like fighting Old Republic. This is stressful. Do I think that Nest can take it? Probably not. I think I'm going to have too many attacks coming in. It may do, it may not, I don't know. Running out of roster here. I've still got what, actually? What's her... Sorry for just going... No, it's Separatist tag that I want. Let's see what Separatists... I don't think we've got many left that are, like, actually decent. Still no action. We do want to pop the back, but we want to do it as efficiently as possible. We have got Night Sisters at the top. A very decent Scoundrels team. Some Resistance and some First Order, which are always annoying. And we've already dropped 2 battles. Okay. Okay, how about this instead? What about, like, if I did go Nest? Actually, I would probably prefer this for the stacking offense. Then Nest. And then I don't think I'm going to use Malik anywhere else. I think this may work. I don't mind this. This for me is fairly cheap. So let's try this. As I said, this could be an utter fail, but we'll see. As I said, don't play, but I know that does shock. Can we put like a stun in here or something? Nice. She's under stealth. Is this the one that attacks again? Call another target ally. Yes. Right, let's go over to Zalbar. Take that. Let's put some days out there, maybe. This isn't going too bad. Is that a miss? Nice, okay. Let's give them both barrels. Let's keep going in at mission. Let's go over with that expose on Zalbar. He recovered protection there, which is always annoying. Right, I really think I need to go in here against Zalbar. Right, that armor shred is going to be an issue. Let me do that again. Too much regen. Too much regen. Let's go for that daze again. Need to get rid of Karth. Need to get rid of anyone. Not a dodge. Come on. Come on, get rid of Karth here. Nice. Let's now maybe try getting rid of Mission. Right, we've got 3 stacks of offense. This still isn't good, but we've got some fear up. Right, let's go for the stun over here. I know we're blinded, so yeah, very likely a dodge. Let's go back over to Zalbar. That's fine, don't mind that. Let's get the days out there. Let's get the health steal. This is looking promising. This is looking good. That's it, keep this up. I will take a win. I don't care how pretty or how ugly it is. I will take a win. What? What on earth was that? Wow, I didn't know Mission could hit so hard. 48 banners, I will take that. That is a fairly cheap team. Whew. What have we got in the back? So we've got some decent teams there. That's the one that worries me a little bit. That's certainly the toughest one out there on the board. So, not even going to mess around with Sith. I'm going to go Sith Empire here. And I'm going to go for 1, 2, and 3. That usually does it. Although I should probably go Sith Trooper because it's another AoE. And a tank. No, let's go HK actually. I really want to use HK. I used to use HK lead in Arena, and I really liked it actually. Come on, don't give me too many bad debuffs. Let me get to that AoE. There we go. Tenacity down, I don't really mind that. Let's put some shock out there maybe. We should get a few hits on that. Let's go into Brood Alpha. Nice, that makes things a whole lot safer. Let's go into Spy. Again, had to really keep that one. So yeah, going back to the debate about, well, not the debate, but going back to my thoughts on this Grand Arena. So I feel that I'm much better suited for 5v5 than 3v3. Reason being, I'm so much better using those surround characters. You've got such an advantage if you've got like a really good boss, and things like resistance just won't work against it at sort of relic level 3 or 4 or you know, a huge health pool, and hence why I've actually remodded my my boss for the next Grand Arena. What other team don't I like? I don't like yeah, I really don't like Night Sisters, so I will take in Sith here, I think, and let's just systematically work through them. Let's go for this. Not even gonna mess around. Okay, let's put some pain out there. Let's get some of that going. Some nice hard counters finally. And I mean, yeah, the guy just absolutely hit a home run against us. I mean, an absolute full clear and a thick set defense as well. I just couldn't do anything. It's moments like that where it's really tough recording videos. Not for the sake of like, I know when I'm beat and I know I was beat last time. But as I said, not for the sake of knowing that I'm beat. It's more so knowing that the fact that in the back of your mind you kind of feel like, oh, this content isn't going to be very good. But then also it gives people, I mean, let's put it this way, no one can really 3v3 has changed so much since the last time we did it. So this is annoying me. Come on, get me through that. Let's isolate there. And this is who I want to take out. Right, nice. So we've got a little while to go. Let's try and knock that speed down. Let's take that stealth off. Back under stealth, but it should be fine. So yeah, going back to sort of what I'll talk about throughout the video. Yeah, just as a sort of content creator, not really. I mean, I wouldn't even know how to describe myself or what I do. I just sort of do it because it's a sort of nice release. Not a nice release. I really don't know what the word is for it, but I mean, it's kind of fun thinking out loud, and it's nice sort of chatting with people in the community as well. And yeah, as I said, it's just kind of like a little bit of a just something that I enjoy. I don't really know how to explain it other than that. But you sort of tend to think people aren't going to enjoy watching me struggle through not being able to clear stuff. And I guess from the other side of things, it really isn't like that as well. A lot of the time, it will just be more a case of like learning and just sort of seeing what works, what doesn't work. This is getting rather annoying now with let's isolate again here, because yeah, this is getting annoying. Hopefully I can keep that up. This is the thing, I don't want to kill zombie. So that's the annoying thing. Right, let's get rid of that. Should be, there we go, nice. Yeah, I really don't like this squad. Facing, especially in 3v3. 5v5, I don't mind it. I don't mind using AoEs, I don't mind whatever. But it is rough, this sort of level. What else don't I like? Basti leads I don't really like that much. Palpatine can be annoying. What sort of speed are we talking? 211, okay. Thrawn, that might... that's always a rough one. What do I feel is like the roughest squad out here? We've got to have DPS to get through that. I mean, I've got plenty in the locker. Yeah, okay. Right. Plenty in the locker, but what to use it? So I've got 6 teams that I need to defeat. I guess there's not a huge amount of damage output on that one, but it is rough. Droids I know are like Grievous. Is there anything I can do with sort of B1? Have I put B2 on defense? Yes, I have. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Right, let's work this out another way. What is the most dangerous squad out here? Well, Thrawn is always pretty dangerous. Thrawn is always dangerous. Yeah, I know it's not good. It's not a good video watching me and ah. We've got 33 minutes left, and we're only, what, 3, 4, 5 teams in. So, again, we need to get a shimmy on. I would like to full clear here, because obviously we didn't last time. I think that So Revan is going to struggle getting through 8, 9, 10, 11 battles under ships. Okay, yeah, I don't like Thrawn, so I'm going to, or the most rather, so I'm going to go through him with rebels. Just trying to think, can I get away with like not using this 3? I'm really not too bothered. But after the last few fights that we've had, reason being I'd want this squad with this one is for dispel, and also for being able to do that. Right, there we go. So full banners from that one. Nice. Do I still have my Basti? Where's my Jedi? My short-term memory has been so bad recently, just due to so much lack of sleep. I was up till sort of 2 o'clock last night with Baby Moon, just sort of trying to give Mrs. Moon a bit of a rest. And I was back in work with a 2-hour drive to work, so I was up at about 6 o'clock this morning. So, yeah, they're long days at the moment, genuinely long days. Okay, let's work backwards. What's the next team that I really don't like? I genuinely think I would struggle either here. I know I've got 3 absolute gimmies. So something like Padme. Does that undersize? I think that undersizes. Let's see if I can use something else. Galactic Republic. C-3PO, I don't mind that with droids. R2 can be pretty useful just to spread around offense. You know, I sort of wouldn't mind that somewhere like up here, maybe a droid composition. Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to work out whether sort of Jedi Knight Anakin. I think Basti is the toughest team there, just based on speeds. That Scoundrel I'm not going to sleep on either. So Basti, I'm going to go Galactic Republic. I think just because I wouldn't mind keeping Yoda for somewhere else. And they've got like ridiculous speed. So both of them grant protection up. So I think I'm fine with that. And I may well keep General Kenobi for somewhere else. Okay, so let's go here. There is Dispel. So that could be an issue. But they just hit hard enough anyway. There we go. There's one down. And we should get enough to get a... oh, careful what you say. Full banners. Careful what you say now. Careful what you say. Don't go doing yourself a mischief. Okay, nice bit of healing immunity there. Yeah, as I said, this will be absolutely fine, but it's just trying to make the most of the banners, really. Just going to base it there. Whatever I do, I'm screwed anyway. 53 banners, so it looked like it granted that one for Padme. Great. Okay. I don't have any bounty hunters. I do have something like this, which I don't mind. I don't really feel that I will get, or do I keep that for up there? So I've got Revan. I don't like really that Scoundrels team, so probably Revan would be better there. I do have Grievous, which I think will work well against any of these teams. I mean, I think even something like that works nicely. I'm going to actually go in and collect the feats. Yep, let's claim that one. Where's my undersized squads? Right, I need 5 of them. Okay. A lot harder to undersize in 3v3 than it is 5v5. Okay, and yeah, I genuinely think that would be fine. I wouldn't mind saving Ahsoka for something like up here against Baze, or even against that Scoundrel squad, but Baze would probably be better. Yeah, I think like it's probably like it's either overkill or underkill. Yeah, I think that's absolutely fine. I prefer this because I can just bypass Royal Guard's taunt. So yeah, let me go in there first and foremost. Want to get rid of Palpatine. Let's throw that out there. Let's get rid of Vader. Let's go here. Let's call in, get some protection up. We haven't been hit too much, but we seem to be losing protection. I thought that was at 54 banners weird. That might be a visual bug. Someone in the comments let me know why that is. I've never seen that in terms of losing protection from that and it not be Treya. I could have missed something dead obvious. There shouldn't be anything in the kit, in Emperor Palpatine's kit. Weird. Let me know if you do know anything on that one. Okay, and right here, I think I want to go something like this. I can use like Jedi, or I can use Galactic Republic. Yeah, I'd probably like that better. It's just like low damage though. Need something that does like more damage. Maybe like resistance is better here, just to outrun it and keep the wave going. So something like this, and confusion as well, possibly. And let's get rid of that. Let's go in at Jyn Erso. Right, cleanse. Right, we want to get rid here. Good. Yes, we definitely want to get rid here. It is still an annoying team to deal with, Rogue One. I mean, not for me really, taking them up to gear 11 or gear 12, but still like a decent mechanic when it comes to 3v3. 5v5 is a lot easier, but 3v3 it's still well worth putting. It's still like a cheap min-max win on putting them for defense rather than offense. Yeah, so that works out fine. Shouldn't have been hitting so hard really. Should have got so close to corrupted battle meditation. I've got Malak on the brain. 53. Okay. We haven't got another back territory, have we? Okay. So what have we got? Finn left. And some droids as well. Yeah, I like the healing mechanic on. I probably want to go Grievous here. So I do want to undersize this one. I think, as I say, I think this will be absolutely fine. Grievous does healing immunity. That prepared mechanic will be annoying, but I think we've got plenty of damage to get through it. Yeah, plenty of damage. And hopefully we will also get a full 54 or 56, whatever it is. 55, there we are. So yeah, B2 counts as full health, full protection. So that's not bad apart from that first one. Yeah, probably Galactic Republic here. I guess I could go like Rex, Kenobi. Yeah, Rex actually for the biggie. And get some, well, we definitely want to take out here, but just to get some tenacity up. Nice hit. Some nice tenacity up, so we'll be much less likely to get stunned. That's the one thing that could let us down. Finn, will you ever survive a battle? Right, here we go. Should be all she wrote. Should be a decent score. And this time I get... Oh, careful, Rex. Yeah, definitely want to take out Finn here. Turn meter not on the other one. And yeah, what do you guys think of the new Finn? Looks a fun character to play with, certainly, and gives resistance a whole lot more viability as well. So yeah, looks really good. Okay, this should be okay. Although I say it should be okay, I have been murdered by these before, but with rebels. So let's go with these, and let's go with Houndstooth as well. Let's just try Hound then, because it will probably be apostrophe. And Galactic Republic. So yeah, what I was trying to sort of get at earlier is that Rex? No, Clone Sergeant, that's the right one. What I was trying to get at earlier is, like, Malak, especially a Relic 7 Malak, is one of the toughest teams in the game, as it is in but like, let alone in 3v3, sorry, 5v5. In 3v3 it is even worse, because a lot of the time, so like Galactic Republic, you just can't take them down unless you've got sort of all the key components of that squad, and it is tough. So when you think actually you've got like a whole lot of probably just want to bring in this one. So when you think you've only got 3 teams to play with against that team, it is incredibly tough. I think if you have, or I know it's kind of a cheap counter, but if you have got a better Malak than someone else, stick it on defense, because it's incredibly tough to get through. Probably should be going for one of the others with less health here. But yeah, and as I said, for me, Malak and Revan, they're just not muscle memory. They're not at the stage where I can, for myself, I'll beat, I used to, when I didn't have Jedi Knight Revan, for exactly the same reason in terms of speed, and I couldn't keep up with speed matches, what I would do is then I would beat them with Rebels. So now when sort of people go, oh, that's a little bit risky with Rebels, I'd say I win like 8 or 9 times out of 10 with my Rebels against Jedi Knight Revan. And the reason being is a lot of it is muscle memory. I'm very comfortable because I did this every day for 2 to 3, 4 months maybe, while maybe even 6 months, and it kept me pretty good and pretty competitive. With droids, I know pretty much exactly what to do with them. There's a few little situations where I'm not used to, or there's a few little caveats where maybe I haven't seen it for like 3 months and forget what to do. And also things like if you're running that nuke team, if they've got Wattam Boar in there, if they've got Geobrood Alpha, that can be a very tough fight as well in arena, and can be incredibly annoying as well for and a lot of the time you have to go around them. But as I said, I've never really, I mean, let's put it this way, with my Darth Revan, when do I use it? I use it to undersize Night Sisters. I use it to beat Geos. I use it to put in about 1 million damage in phase 4 of the Sith raid. I use it to, I think, to beat Ewoks. Oh no, yeah, it is to beat Ewoks. Well, not Ewoks, but it's the Escape of Endor, or whatever event that is, because it probably goes the quickest. But that's about it. It's a team that I would like to work on more, but I know it's going to be a huge amount of investment. So I'm kind of like up and down about it. I think it's an absolutely fantastic squad, and I think it's great on offense, great on defense, great for PvP, fantastic for territory wars. But I've always, I think because of the mod situation, always had to take in a different counter than a mirror match, just because my mods haven't been as good as the other guys in the arena. So I've always kind of had to go around it from a different way, in a different angle, and develop those characters. So essentially, I think my roster is very differently built from a lot of your mainstream counters. So some you see that obviously win, some you see that don't. There's also like teams on defense that I absolutely hate putting in here. Like Shakti, she'll be getting the next Zeta. I think the unique on her will be good. Like that one. Just at the point now, like General Anakin Skywalker, if I do unlock him, I certainly won't have enough currency to get him like to 7-star. I've got 1,200, and I should probably finish up Malak and get him to gear 13. But like, still, it's a stun gun. It is a piece of Kyrotech, which I could easily put on Shakti. So one of them is a Kyrotech. The other one's going to be a cheap one of these for like 350 crystals. 375 crystals, sorry. So in terms of that, for me, taking Shakti up to gear 12 is, and putting a Zeta on her, is probably better than my Malak. Just because I think to have him really good, you've also got to put your arena mods on him. Otherwise, there's too many teams that do counter him. But yeah, I sort of there's a lot of teams and things that I do want to work on at the moment. I'm leaving a few sort of relic levels. I was going to take Kenobi up to relic level 6, but I think with obviously gas coming up, just in case I need IG Magna Guard another level, or B2 Super Battle Droid, or usually it's B1 and it's IG Magna Guard, so just leave it a little bit in reserve there just in case. Like Droidica, I really would like to finish that character up, but it's 2 eyeballs and 2 stun guns, if I remember right. Yeah, 1, 2, 1 eyeball, 2 eyeballs. So again, it's a big investment. On 5s, that's a character that I really want to get, and I've got a spare one of those, but there's another one waiting for him, and another 100 or 150 Carbontes. There's Old Ben, who I really like, that I think he takes about 150 at this level. So it's and the stun gun. So a lot to work on. Same as General Hux and Sith Trooper. I think it's in summary 3v3. My experience in the first one was absolutely horrendous. how should I put this? So I was completely whitewashed by this guy, and as I said, really looking forward to seeing what is on the battle logs for it. I think it was one of the best defenses that I've faced, in all honesty. Well modded. Even though we had him out modded, we just didn't have those teams that he had. Grievous on defense. I mean, he knew that he could probably put that there because he had that Sith Empire team, which we kind of fluffed, but we did learn from it. Geos in the back is always going to be tough, especially when you've used your big boys at the front. So yeah, if you've got a better Darth Revan, it's definitely going to give you the edge. And Malak, definitely going to give you the edge in 3v3s. If you've got a decent Bosk, is he better under Django lead or Bosk lead? If you've got a quick Bosk, I think it's worth making him even quicker. So, for example, what I mean by this, and I think it's a really good squad actually, it's pretty weak in bounty hunters in 5v5, but if you've got, so like 286, so 30 speed from Django is going to bring him to 316. A lot of the times that just as a, so like resistance will be a very common counter here. BB-8, average mod set on him is 257. So a lot of the time they're going to be, so if they take in Jedi training rate, I think they're going to really struggle, especially from the damage output, especially when Dengar's in there as well, and he's healing up, and Boba Fett as well. I think that's a, you know, you can have like Django lead, you can have Bosk, or like Bosk and a quicker Dengar as well. That's super effective and takes a really tough team. And what I found is that most counters now, you've got to be much harder than on 5v5. In 5v5, I've learned you can get away with a lot more than you can 3v3. It's a lot more. It's a lot more thinking. It's a lot more working out your defense and looking at their roster. I think it is actually more of a game of chess 3v3 than 5v5. I'll be honest, 5v5 was, like, for all of us, is pretty easy, and we'll probably go back to it and we'll probably go, oh my god, I forgot how to play 5v5. But as I said, even if it was, or even if 3v3 was on for 3 months, that muscle memory of 5v5, you're not going to forget it. And what turn order people go in, what moves to do when, it's one of those things. So I think our hand was forced in the last one. I'm glad that we've got the full clear here, because it can be incredibly frustrating. I know sometimes I don't think more about the win than the full clear, and that gets me in a lot of trouble as well. But I'm going to close the video off. I hope you've enjoyed the content. I've probably been rambling here for like the last 20 minutes or so, or actually throughout the whole video. But it's like a pretty hectic time at work at the moment. It's a pretty hectic time at home as well, and with Christmas coming up and everything, it's I mean, it's nice to have a bit of a getaway. But it's also incredibly tough going. I was thinking about going on a hiatus just over the next few weeks, just to sort a few things out and concentrate a little bit more. I will obviously get as much as I can to you when I can, but there will be times where I think over the next over the next month, because on Boxing Day we go back into work and we're in work for 14 days straight. So it's a long old shift. Over that time, I will sort of try and do as much as I can, maybe record the gas event. But as I said, we'll see. And I don't want to sort of promise anything. Do try and get as much Grand Arena to you as possible. And if you have liked the video, please feel free to leave a like, a comment, or subscribe. And you can also, if you've made it this far, you've made it further than most, you may as well join the Discord as well. Come on over. I'll leave the link in the description below. You can just type that in. It will take you to That's a Moon server, and you can hop on and chat with the other guys about Grand Arena, Theorycraft about your 3v3s, what are your biggest fails, what are your biggest wins, and share some videos and have a laugh. So I'll leave you with that. Good luck in all your Grand Arenas, and I will see you next time, hopefully, and adios for now. Cheers, guys. Have a good one.